Here are some reasons why short naps might be relevant in your little household. Firstly, your baby may be overtired when they're going for the nap itself. And this can often mean that they fall asleep quite quickly, but they really find it difficult to stay asleep more than 20-30 minutes. Weirdly, the reverse is also true. So if your child is not tired enough, they may fall asleep quickly and also not stay asleep for very long. And this is where sleep can be really challenging because you're trying to always figure out the under/overtired dynamic. And I don't get bogged down in that terminology. Just understand that there are sweet spots when your child is ready to sleep, and that doesn't just mean getting to sleep. Sometimes it can also relate to being able to stay asleep. Looking at their sleep cues, brief hours, brief yawns, moments of quiet, but also kind of having an understanding per age of how long maybe, ideally they might be awake before they need to sleep again. And, you know, it is okay to extend out those awake times in terms of exploration and understanding around that. But also it's important that we don't just target sleep times. Or the other reasons that might contribute to short naps also could be the way you're feeding. If you have a very frequent feeding practice, it may mean that your child doesn't stay asleep for long because they are looking to get fed quite soon after going to sleep. As well, sometimes having a late bedtime is another reason why the naps are short. And this sort of kind of goes back to, you know, being in a little bit of a stress response, and then as a result of that, having some broken nighttime sleep. And that gives us a short nap dynamic as well. I often see bringing forward bedtime a beautiful unlocking mechanism for longer daytime sleep. But also don't forget that your child's sleep ability is probably the biggest contributory factor. So the way that your child gets to sleep is a big predicting component to whether they're able to maintain their sleep overnight and during the day. So again, when we are improving sleep, we tend to shake the tree and look at all of those aspects and create a constellation of change that begins to improve sleep in the overall, on an overall basis. If you want more information, both of my books are available and my on-demand online courses. And of course, you can choose to work with me on a one-to-one basis, and the link to make an application is in my profile.